Hello everyone, I'm back, and today I'm gonna talk about some random projects that I've done since the beginning of the year that I may not have talked about before. I have a lot of things from the different subscriptions or from bead hauls that I've made, and if I never sit down and make a video, then we will never see that I've made anything. And so I think I'm just gonna start over here in the corner with this. So some of these beads are from a beadbox bargain bead haul. If you go back in previous months, you will recognize some of these matte gold beads from that haul video, and some of these other beads are from bargain bead box subscription. Like this is from last year. This is from this year, either I think March or even before. I'm not even sure which month this is, but I know it's from this year. And I just made a bracelet out of it. This is, I believe, from November, but definitely this whole bracelet is from Bargain Bead Box and Bead Box Bargain. Everything on here, the greens and blues, and I like greens and blues and gold together, and these sparkly spacer beads are something that I probably got off Amazon, and I just put them on here just to make a bracelet. I probably like made a little bead soup and then pulled it all into the bracelet and on some gold memory wire. And that is one bracelet. These are all glass crackle beads, and then some leaf beads that I probably got in a eBay, I believe either an eBay or a Etsy haul. Some of these glass beads, I believe, came from a subscription box, but I don't remember which one, because it's all kind of mixed together. But some of these are also just from Walmart, glass crackle beads that I like, just went and got, and then I just put them all together on here in this aqua green and blue with the leaves hanging off of them. And I thought it was kind of cool. I was trying to figure out a way to use these leaves because the hole was not in the direction that I thought it would go in, but it ended up turning out pretty good. And then these spacer beads are probably Bargain Bead Box. All right. The next bracelet I have is definitely Bargain Bead Box because these findings are from March. This toggle clasp is from the March Bargain Bead Box, but these beads I believe are from February. The big green beads I believe are from February or April. I'm not even sure what they're from. And then the beads in between I believe are from last year sometime. Because I was just taking these little small beads and saving them. I wasn't using them for anything. But I saw somewhere where somebody was using them as spacers, and I said I was going to try that. And this is on some tiger tail, this bracelet. And I just hadn't tried to make a bracelet like that before with wire guardian and a cover like that. I hadn't tried to do that before. And so this actually turned out pretty nice. It fits my wrist pretty nicely, and I like this. Yeah, turns out pretty good. And then with this bracelet, I made a pair of earrings to match. Yeah, so, and then next, and this is from 2 separate bead hauls from 2 separate times. This is just some chain that I bought, some smaller hole Rolo chain that I bought off Amazon. And then from a bead mix that I got one time, I believe either from Bead on a Wire or something like that. I got these red beads, and then from another bead mix I got this bead in the middle, and I decided to put them together on the chain with just a lobster clasp, and they make a cute little elegant necklace. And at some point I will make some kind of matching earrings. I will find some rondelles, some faceted rondelles to match these, and make some earrings to go with that. Another necklace that I made was my first, what do you call this? Illusion necklace. I made this earlier this year from, I watched, Sarah's Jewelry Studio. I watched her make these many times, and asked her help on these a couple of times, and I finally got it. You know, I finally figured it out, at least for this one, because I had tried last year to do it, and it just didn't work, but I finally did it. And all these beads are from Sam's bead box. I think this was my first bead box from Sam's. I no longer get that subscription, but right now, but that's what I used to make this necklace. And this is just the illusion wire, and I put a clasp on it. What is this? Lobster clasp. But this is my first illusion necklace, and these beads are from my first Sam's, the first Sam's bead box. These purple, I don't even know what you call them. I don't have the paper that goes with them anymore. Yeah, or I don't have it up here with me. My next bracelet is from Dollar Bead Box. All these beads, since I started doing the Gimme 5 series, I was just playing around watching TV, or watching, not TV, but that other something else, Netflix or something, and I was just playing around because I like this green and gold, and I was playing around with these beads and made a bracelet. And then I have some, I made it just a little bit too small, so I added a little bit of chain and this toggle clasp that was in my stash, and it fits my wrist, and I like it. My wrist is about a 7 inches, so I really like this, and it goes with a lot of things. And also, this is on that green wire that we got in the March Dollar Bead Box. Yeah, and so the next bracelet, this is actually like a mishmash of things from Bargain Bead Box from like last November. And I have some leaves on it. And I was just playing around with this recently because I hadn't done anything with some of these beads. And again, like I mentioned in a previous video, I was trying to do something with these tiny beads, and I really just used them to take up some space. And I think this is on some, tiger tail on a bracelet. I used some wire guardians to make it. It's not actually even on here, so it's a little longer on this side, to make up the space to get around my wrist. Yeah, so and I just threw these leaves on here just to add some extra blue on there. Yeah, so, And then the last bracelet, and I've made actually a couple of these chakra bracelets. I bought a kit from Amazon. And it's supposed to be for stretchy bracelets, but I've been making them as stretchy bracelets. I've been making them on tiger tail. I've been making them with lobster clasp. I've been making them with toggle clasp. I've been making them on memory wire because I've had a lot of gentlemen ask me, they've been seeing me make bracelets and wear bracelets, and I've had a lot of gentlemen ask me if I made bracelets for men. And so I've been working on coming up with things for men, and I started out with the chakra bracelets with the lava beads and the chakra bracelets because that's what they seem to like. And I've been trying to build up my stash with some other things that some gentlemen would like before I started really delving into that, and also trying to make sure that when I make the bracelets that they stay together and in one piece. And I also found that men are willing to wear memory wire, and so I will be working on those kinds of bracelets for some gentlemen. All right, that is all I have at the moment. Oh, nope, hold on. Let's look at these. All right, so these are some earrings. So recently in a haul, I showed you these that I got from Amazon, and I made some earrings out of them. All right, and they're kind of cool. I just made some. I have some green earrings like this with that I made in March, and so green and gold. And so I really like these. They're just really simple. You know, silver tube, these little tube things, ear wire, and the little balls. And so that's just all little pieces from Stash. These I made from the most recent, so the curated, these beads right here at the top are from the most recent curated bead box, this and this. These are from two different mixes that I received from two separate curated bead box, either from a haul or from a mixed bag in a curated bead box. But I eventually got two of these, and I was excited when I found two of them that matched. Eventually you get lucky and get two, and then you can make a matching pair of earrings, and that's what I did. Yeah, you see some earrings hanging on this cup. Let's see. These are from a bead box bargain haul. And I don't know if I talked about these before. These are these Hawaiian table cut flowers. These are some really old chandelier findings from last year. And then this chain was from something that when they send you your order, they send you a little freebie, and they sent me this chain, which I am so in love with. And I wish I knew I want to be able to find more of this chain because I love it. From one of my bargain bead box hauls, I had bought these green and blue beads, and these other the spacers are from my stash. I had these gold spacers, and I made these earrings. Oops. Yeah, so that is them. And let's see. You may have seen these before. These are using components from Sam's bead box. Yeah, from Sam's. And then these little flowers at the top right here, they're actually from Dollar bead box, actually. Yeah, so a little mix of things there. These are also made using Sam's bead box right here. So just really simple, like something you could throw on every day. Earrings. Little green and blue. Apparently I like green and blue a lot, because I seem to have a lot of it. Right now I could only find one of these. This earring, the feather is from Michaels, and then the rest, these beads, that's Curated Bead Box, and then Moonstones came from eBay, and yeah, and right now I can only find one of these up here on my desk, but that's what but there's two of them somewhere. The other one is somewhere. Let's see, and then here's some more of these leaves and a glass crackle bead. The leaves are a little different on each side. They have a little different color, and they spin around. And I can't tell. They're not simple. I don't think they're simple. I kind of think they're kind of cool. They would look nice with a plain dress or something. I don't know, but there's those. And then some more moonstone with some other beads that I had bought from dollarbead.com. The people who put together a Curated Bead Box on these hoops. And I put on these hoops with the moon bead, with the same moon beads that I got from eBay. All right, now that's the end. All right, and so that is the end, and I will see you next time. Thank you.